Hey, you know what? My nose is full of your behavior. Stop saying it to me through the flower and be honest just once. If this is true, I'm gonna eat a broom. You know what? Actually, it's sausage to me. Good day, my dear and confused viewers. So cringe. And welcome those who are learning German. Idioms and slang words are a very big part of our daily language, and hereby I want to start a series where I present highly frequent German idioms and explain them to you. Okay, then let's get started with the first one, or rather the last one that I've used in my very cringe introduction, which is mir Wurst. Literally, it is sausage to me, or you can also say ist mir Wurst.
Es ist mir wurscht.
If you just started learning German, you're probably familiar with the expression ist mir egal, which means I don't really care. And now you just swap the egal with Wurst, sausage. Ist mir egal, ist mir Wurst. And it is the same meaning it is used when expressing that you don't really care about a choice that is presented to you.
Hey Thomas, you want the hockey noodles with beef or chicken?
You know what? Ist mir Wurst. You decide. In English you would say something like I am not fussed, or either way is fine. My dictionary app somehow translates it in a very bad way using F words, but it's really not like that at all. It's really just a I don't care or either way. Alright, secondly, ich verstehe nur Bahnhof. I only understand train station. Probably you also just understand train station. And this is just used if you don't understand something at all. What? Ich verstehe nur Bahnhof.
Tommy, ven que la vena.
Ich verstehe nur Bahnhof.
The English equivalent would be something like, it is all Greek to me. Then, thirdly, auf dem Schlauch stehen, to be standing on the hose, has a similar meaning to the previous one, to be stuck, but more like something is not arriving. Think of it as if you are standing on the hose, the water is not flowing through it, and therefore you can't, I don't know, splash your plants or whatever. And it's the same way, if you don't understand a simple concept, or somebody asks you a question and you just have a blackout or something, and then you say, hey, it's just like, I don't know, I can't come up with the idea, I'm stuck, or I'm standing on the hose. Now, do as if you're like watering the plants, and then you accidentally step on it. I think...
Oh, my eye!
Number 4 can be described very well with the situation I'm experiencing right now. The dogs are barking and it's very annoying. And I say, ich habe die Nase voll. So I have a stuffed nose. Or you can also say, ich habe die Schnauze voll. And Schnauze is something like snout, which is used for the face of a dog. It is simply used when being fed up with something, if you have had enough. And I have to say, in this very moment, that my Nase is voll because of these stupid dogs.
Shut up.
Надоели мне эти собаки уже. Number 5. Etwas durch die Blume sagen. To say something through the flower. This simply means that somebody is trying to say something in a roundabout way. Not necessarily beating around the bush, but saying something without being too direct. Trying to put it more euphemistically. While I heard many people say that Germans are very straightforward, they also like to criticize people without saying it plainly. So for instance, if I tell you that the work could have been done better, I'm just saying through the flower, durch die Blume, that you're a bad worker. Next, einen Besen fressen, to eat the broom. And it is used as, if this happens, then I eat a broom. So you use it to express that you doubt something strongly, or just simply find something very absurd. Number 7 is a very important one because it has got many variations, which is nicht alle Tassen im Schrank haben, to not have all cups in your cupboard. Or you can also say nicht alle Latten am Zaun, and not all battens or slats on your fence. And they both basically mean the same. The English equivalent is to have a screw loose, which also exists in German exactly like this. Eine Schraube locker haben. And those three express all the same thing, but if you don't have all cups in your cupboard, or not all slats on your fence, it just expresses a lack of something. And this is a nice thing, you can create your own variations. I even heard somebody say, du hast nicht alle Gurken im Glas, which means you don't have all cucumbers in your jar. So you see, they all express something is missing, and therefore something is not right with you. And so use your fantasy and create your own variations of it.
Du hast nicht alle Tassen im Schrank. Wie weißt du das? Warst du bei mir zu Hause?
Cringe.
Number 8 is a saying which I personally like very much. Okay, the second last one is something fits like the fist on the eye. And it just simply means that something makes a good match. It fits perfectly. I heard somebody at work say, like, the finger in the bum. He's using it a lot if something is neat and tight and fits perfectly. He says, look at that, like the finger in the bum. So it's probably something like this. Fits like die Faust aufs Auge. Okay, last one. Jemanden ans Bein pissen. To piss at somebody's leg. Or another variation is jemanden in die Suppe spucken. To spit into somebody's soup. And they both mean the same, so basically I presented 10 and 11 now, but they're just so tightly connected that I decided to present them both. And you can probably guess it means something like to piss somebody off, but it's more like you do it deliberately and not accidentally, that you did a mistake and somebody's angry because of that, but you intentionally go to somebody and want to make their life harder by pissing at their leg like a dog, or you spit into their soup.
Und spuckt einer in die Suppe, und spuckt einer in das Bier.
Yeah, so that was it with the first part, just a short and quick video for those who are improving their German. If you're interested in the origin and why we say it the way we say it, then just go ahead and look it up on the web. And if you want me to include sayings that you came across with in the next videos, then just leave them down in the comments and I'm going to tackle them, try to explain them as simple and understandable as possible. Alright, I hope that helps and I wish you all good fun and success with studying German. Auf Wiedersehen, tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal.